Today we're celebrating a major project, Constantin Blvd, that is going to be opened up and a connector to other arteries and works through the health district. So it's a great day for transportation, one of our major projects. Phase 1 of Constantin Blvd and Phase 2 will be included in the Move EBR project. So this will be a connector for the health district. Earlier I had the opportunity to be here this week with the sisters to take a tour of the new Children's Hospital, which is certainly a game changer in healthcare, but certainly for the quality of life for our children, not only in this area, but in the state and regionally as well. So thank you all for coming out to another great occasion today. We have so many in attendance here today. We have state representatives who are here, Rick Edmonds, Ted James. As a former legislator, I know that I have to get this right. Steve Carter. We have Senator Dan Clater. We have Councilwoman Tara Wicker. We have Councilman Nat Watson. And I think I got all of the elected officials that are here today. So thank you, and of course a special thank you to the Sisters of the Franciscan Missionaries of Our Lady, members of the planning, construction, and engineering industry, executives and administrators of the Baton Rouge Health District who are gathered here today, and of course the partnering hospitals that are also here in attendance. Today represents, as I said, an important milestone for the Baton Rouge Health District, for the transportation needs of our community, and for the economy of East Baton Rouge Parish. The completion of the first phase of the Constantin Blvd is a great example of how the private sector can partner with the city, state, and federal governments to bring a vital infrastructure project to reality. And I will tell you that my administration is committed to enhancing connectivity and reducing congestion in our community. As you know, along with this project, the $1 billion Move EBR program will begin at the end of this year. And it will include the second phase of the Constantin Blvd project, connecting Essen Lane to Bluebonnet, providing a critical alternative route for commuters and visitors to the health district. Move EBR will also expand roadways, add lighting, and build sidewalks and bike lanes throughout our city parish. And so both phases of the Constantin Blvd project would not be possible without the donations of land from Our Lady of the Lake Hospital and the Baton Rouge General Hospitals. Thank you to both of you all. And so in a few moments we will hear from the hospitals about their exciting initiatives that are now possible with the opening of this boulevard. And this project also would not be possible without the partnership, as I said, from our state and federal government partners. So thank you so much. Let me say in closing, before I bring up Dr. Eric Blvd, that I have to say a special thank you to our team at the Department of Public Works, especially Fred Rayford, who is over transportation for the city. Thank you, Fred, for making sure that this project manifested. It's leadership and collaboration like this that is moving our community forward. It's driving our economy and bringing peace, prosperity, and progress to all of our citizens. Now, thank you. Dr. Eric Blvd.
Good morning, everyone. I am Eric Blvd. I'm the Deputy Secretary at DOTD. Dr. Wilson was unavailable today, and he sends his regrets. I'm sure he would have loved to have been here. It's a great day when we can gather to cut a ribbon on a project like this, and for the Capital Region and also for the hospital district. This area is growing tremendously, as everyone knows. And having this access to the new Children's Hospital, but also a link between Our Lady of the Lake, another link between Our Lady of the Lake and Baton Rouge General certainly helps. So this is the first phase, as the mayor mentioned, on Constantin Boulevard. I'm still trying to get that name right. I've always referred to it as the Dijon extension, but it's the Constantin Boulevard, which I think is wonderful. And as the mayor mentioned, the second phase will be forthcoming with the Move BR program. I want to point out this was funded in part through federal funds that come to the Capital Region Planning Commission, and kudos to them for working through that process to get the funding approved by the policy committee and in place to fund this project. It's a great example of what we can do with federal, state, and local funds if we all work together. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that this has a special place in my heart because I lost my niece to cancer at St. Jude's at age 9, and it was by far the worst day of my life so far. And so anything we can do to try to protect children, help children, it's a wonderful thing. So thank you very much.
Again, good morning, everybody. Scott Wester, have the privilege of being the president of Our Lady of the Lake. And thank you again for coming out for this exciting ribbon cutting. The Health District Loop in Constantin Boulevard has been in the making for a long time. And this multi-phase project is critical both to increasing access to care and mitigating traffic congestion. And while this project is essential to our growing health district, it's also a major economic driver that will create jobs and attract new businesses and partnerships to this area. We've been able to reach this significant milestone, as I think the mayor has indicated, in DOTD, because of the collaboration and the partnership that has existed between all. Not only the relationship between state and local, but really within the health district and the work that we have with our other partnering hospitals in our community. And at Our Lady Lake, we are celebrating this completion of phase 1 of this project, as it will be, of course, the gateway to our new children's hospital that is set to open 1 month from today. I would also like to recognize the sisters in the audience, Sister Wynn, who gave the prayer, Sister Martha Ann. I know Sister Barbara is in the back, our regional our provincial. And of course, I really can't thank enough for the Constantin family who is here. Sister Linda is here today in spirit, and the family is here. And for those who might not know Sister Linda was one of our Franciscan sisters who really has had a tremendous amount of impact, not only for Our Lady of the Lake, but really through the community, through the work and collaboration. So when we were putting together about the new Dijon extension, trying to recognize, to make it really something that's more meaningful for the community. And of course the first name was Sister Linda. And Sister Linda was one individual who had no boundaries in a lot of different ways. But she had just as much heart for Our Lady of the Lake as she did for the health community in general. And when we talk about collaboration, talking about the working relationship with the Baton Rouge General within the health district, I know she would make sure that the extension of the arms of us as a community of healthcare providers do it in unison and do it for the betterment of the community we're always so privileged to serve. So it's a great honor for Constantin Boulevard to be a living roadway after this ceremony today. So on behalf of the sisters, our team members, and our entire Our Lady of the Lake and our health system, I want to thank all of you for the work that has brought this to reality today. I'm going to now turn it over to Paul Douglas from Baton Rouge General.
Thank you, Scott. I'm Paul Douglas, the Vice President of Strategy with Baton Rouge General. And as the other speakers have said, this is a very exciting day. And what's really important to those of us in healthcare is patient-centered. And bringing access and relieving patients and families of congestion, that's a very patient-centered act, and it's a very appropriate place to start. But this is the first of really a greater vision, and the greater vision is with these roads and the future roads will come bike trails and walking paths. And then the ultimate journey will be for the health district that will be a very unique model where you'll see people biking, walking, and driving among residential, commercial, healthcare, and educational facilities. So it's a very exciting future, and I would like to ask Stephen with the Health District to come up.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Steve Kuhlman, the brand new Executive Director for the Baton Rouge Health District, and thank you for having me here today. It's the first public event I get to attend. And maybe to start off, I would like to use the immortal words of Miles Davis in the quote that time isn't the main thing, it's the only thing. And I think that is exactly what Constantin Blvd represents, time. Time saved in receiving life-saving care at some of the wonderful hospitals, like the newest addition right behind us, Children's Hospital. And then for the whole community, time saved in getting to work in the morning or to see your family at night. But this great roadway extension that's taken place here today. Representing the Health District, I'm extremely proud of this great accomplishment, and especially the team effort that it resulted from. We very much look forward to working with our community and healthcare partners in realizing the Health District vision of improved mobility, high attractiveness of place with attractive public spaces, and the best possible healthcare services for our entire community. Thank you so much.
3, 2, 1.
The Health District includes those hospitals who are located in the southern quarter of this area where most of our hospitals now have a dominant presence. But this is especially a great day because right behind me is the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital, which is scheduled to open in a month. And this hospital will not only provide for children who are in need of critical health care and access to critical health care, but children from around the region, around the state will also benefit from this new hospital. So it's a great day for not only transportation and infrastructure, but overall for health care.
So healthcare is both one of the largest industries as well as one of the biggest contributors to quality of life. And that's what the Health District represents for Baton Rouge, an opportunity and an avenue to get the highest possible quality care, and also a means towards high quality jobs and ultimately innovation for the community with healthcare associated businesses that often want to co-locate with main healthcare providers.
It is part of our infrastructure development for our city and for our parish, and it will also open up access to the healthcare district.
Your reaction when you take a look and see everything here today?
Well, when I look out and see what's going on here today with Constantin Blvd, I see progress. I see progress, which is certainly part of my vision for this city and for this parish. It's a great day.